for your forewarned weather with Nate Larson.
Okay, now let's really do weather because I'm back on where we're supposed to be and talk about this beautiful day out there.
It's pretty nice. A little chilly out, though, right?
Just a little bit, not too bad.
Not too bad. About average temperatures for much of us. I'll show you some of the shots this morning. Scott Taylor out droning at Thanksgiving Point. Might have been yesterday morning, but beautiful either way. We've had a little bit of cloud cover still today, but for the most part, it's been a nice and beautiful Sunday across the state. Black Desert Sky Camera highlighting some of the mostly clear skies as well across southern Utah. Temperatures, we're still above average. The cooler air hasn't quite made it into much of the southern half of the state, so normally we're in the mid-70s. We're about 10 degrees above normal in St. George for our high temperatures today. 57's been the high in Salt Lake. We're usually 61, and so the cooler air still working in from the north. Still a bit of a southwest flow across the southeast corner, but temperatures have changed across the state for most, if not everywhere, exception being Blanding or Lake Powell, a degree warmer than this time yesterday. A good 15-degree drop from yesterday's temperatures, which were still above average across northern Utah. We've closed up shop at Snow Basin. Yeah, this was their last ski weekend. Kind of looks like it was time to close up. See some of the Bear Mountain in some areas, even higher up. But yeah, Snow Basin wrapped up their ski season. We talked about a few more resorts closing up next weekend, like Alta, Powder Mountain, looks like Park City Mountain, and even Deer Valley should close up next weekend as well. Snowpack numbers with all the heat, the record highs, it's taken quite a dip. So we ended up peaking at about 14.3 inches of snow water equivalent for the state. We're sitting at about 82% of normal right now. Snowpack at 10.7 inches versus we're usually about 13 inches still of water in our mountain areas, our snowpack for this time of year. Our reservoirs are doing really well, though. We're over 86% or about 86% of normal right now for the entire state. Our reservoirs are above where they typically are this time of year, with the exception of Lake Powell, thanks to some of the good water years we've had over the last couple of years. So even though this year hasn't been phenomenal, we're doing okay. Upper level future cache showing that northwest flow, that area of low pressure that's closing itself off in the southwest portion of California. That's going to continue to meander to the south of us. Eventually it'll get swept back up in the jet stream, but we'll have high pressure build in temporarily Monday, Tuesday, allow for warmer temperatures to fill back in. You can see that south flow Monday into Tuesday. Ahead of a trough, this larger storm system should bring some bigger changes as we get into the weekend. We'll see more of that springtime weather pattern return with some ups and downs with temperatures, some showers in the valley. It's looking like it by the end of the week with mountain snow. And there's a good chance we could be cold enough next week. Maybe we'll even see a little valley snow. We'll keep our eyes on that. So wet weather potential, pretty dry Monday, Tuesday. Southern Utah could see a shower, though, on Tuesday as moisture streams up from the south. Best chances will be Thursday, Friday for any wet weather across northern Utah, with decreasing chances into the weekend. Shouldn't be terrible, but it should pack a decent punch as far as the rainfall forecast for the next 5 days. With what moisture is moving through, could be a good 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 of an inch for a lot of the valleys of northern, central, even southern Utah, and that chance of continued moisture in the 6 to 10 day outlook. Probabilities showing wetter than normal chances for much of the state. Tonight's forecast a little colder, so that northerly flow dropping us into the 30s. So we're going to be cold enough in some areas. If you do have sensitive vegetation you've already put outside, be sure to cover it up or bring it indoors. We should be in the mid-60s tomorrow, so a little bit warmer temperatures for our daytime highs with that ridge building back in. Pretty comfortable, if not warm. 85 expected in St. George on your Monday. Slight chance of a shower Tuesday. Still hanging on to the 80s through Wednesday with breezy winds. It'll be windy on Thursday. Cold front moves through Friday for southern Utah. It'll bring scattered showers. We drop to 60 degrees. Rebounding highs over the weekend. Slight chance of a shower on Saturday. Drying out on Sunday for the Wasatch Front. Similar conditions as far as a dry day tomorrow. Some clouds Tuesday, Wednesday. Warming temperatures into the mid-70s. And then our front arrives on Thursday. It'll bring scattered moisture to our neck of the woods. We drop to 60, rebound some on Friday. Slight chance of some moisture as that storm dives south. And then we'll see warmer temperatures over the weekend, but still some clouds hanging on. Mountains will see a little bit of snow just in time for Alta's closing weekend this weekend.
Well, that works out nicely then.
It should be pretty nice for those that still want to get up and enjoy the slopes and then come down and golf this weekend.
Oh, right? Golf.
In the valleys.
We'll get